Hi there, Alyssa here. Welcome to Celestial Connection, and this is the Soul Space. Today's yoga class is a nice, slow, gentle practice focusing on the heart chakra. If you're not familiar with the chakra system, our chakra system is a system of energy centers within the body. We have 7 major chakras that run along the spine, or our Sushumna Nadi, our central channel of energy. Our heart chakra, or Anahata, is associated with love, compassion, gratitude, and forgiveness. This space is considered the bridge between our lower 3 chakras and our upper 3 chakras. And so when this space is blocked or maybe under or overactive, it can affect the flow of the energy through our system. What happens is if we're grieving, right? Maybe you're dealing with loss or heartbreak or maybe even insecurities. This space communicates, so our physical body communicates with our energetic body, and the space tends to block itself off and create a protective shield. So we don't necessarily do this intentionally. It's a communication between our bodies. And so there are effective ways we can unblock this space so that the energy can flow and open up our heart chakra while staying protected and feeling safe. This practice, all you need to do is find a comfortable seat on your yoga mat, and I'm going to suggest a bolster, or if you have like a big chunky pillow, and 2 blocks. At the end of the class, we are going to do a nice restorative posture. If you don't have blocks, that's totally fine. You do not need them. If you are a crystal lover and you love to work with the energy of crystals, a few recommendations that can help support your practice are rose quartz. Rose quartz is really great for finding compassion and love. Green fluorite is great for harmonizing the heart center. We have malachite. Malachite's great for finding self-love. We have rhodochrosite for that, also that nice calming love energy, compassion. Green aventurine to find gratitude and forgiveness. And also cobalt and calcite and rhodonite as well are also great for balancing the heart chakra. The heart chakra is associated with the color green, but you may also see it with the color pink, right? Love, the color pink. So if you work with crystals, you can bring any of these crystals to your mat. If you don't have these crystals, you can use any crystals you feel connected to with your heart chakra. You can surround your mat with them, and at the end of the practice, we will also be doing a little crystal healing. If you don't have any crystals or you don't work with crystals, you do not need them for this practice. They're just here to support you and enhance the experience. So roll out your mat and let's begin. Find a comfortable seat. You can come prop yourself up on the edge of a blanket so that you can help tilt your pelvis forward slightly. Place your hands on your lap. We're going to start with tapping our thymus. Our thymus is located right above the breastbone, in the middle of the chest, right below the collarbone. This is a space where that helps ground and center you. And it's also very close to the heart chakra, so we can kind of bring some soothing energy there and kind of release any stress or tension. So just gently tap your fingertips in this space. You can close your eyes. Just breathing naturally here, releasing. You can maybe start to move outward, move in again, move down a little bit, move up. Just releasing anything in this space that no longer serves you. Any pain, sorrow, discomforts. Just a few more moments here. And gently release the hands, bring them down. Keep your eyes closed here for a moment. Let's take a big breath out the mouth. Filling up the chest and releasing. Again, fill up the chest. Release. Fill up your chest again. And release. Beautiful. Open the eyes. Let your chin drop down towards your chest. And slowly bring the chin back up towards the ceiling. And chin down. And chin back up. My cat is playing something. And again, down. And up. Beautiful. Come back to center. Drop your chin again towards the chest. Roll your ear over to the right. Taking this nice and slow here. Opening up the side of the neck. And slowly roll over to the left. And one more time on each side. And slowly make your way back up to center. Roll your shoulders out. And roll them forward. So our heart chakra is right in front of our chest, but it also is connected with the back, our upper back as well. So we're going to work on stretching and opening both spaces. Bring your arms up. Inhale, bring them down through your heart center. Inhale. And exhale. One more time, inhale. And exhale down. Inhale, lift. Exhale, gently twist over to the right. Inhale, lengthen through the spine. Exhale, gently release. Inhale, lift up. And exhale, twist to the left. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, release. Inhale, lift. Exhale, twist. Focusing on your heart space here. Twisting out no longer serves you. Anything that you're holding on to, let it all go here. Beautiful. Last time on the left. And slowly come back to center. Gently plant one hand down, bend the forearm here. You're going to press, so bring your right arm down, press into the right hand, making sure that your hip is staying on the ground, your both hips. Inhale, lift the left arm up and over. And inhale, lift, open up the chest. Opening up that side body. One more breath. And slowly windmill to the other side. Press into the left hand. Opening up the chest. And slowly coming back up to center. We're going to do our eagle arms. And so you're going to cross your right arm underneath the left. bend the elbows. The backs of the hands can touch, or if you have the flexibility, you can wrap your right hand around to press against your left palm. You want to lift the elbows up towards the mat to meet the shoulders, and just gaze forward, breathing here, opening up the back side of the body here now. 3 breaths. And gently release the arms. And then you're just going to bring your left arm underneath the right, bend the elbows, and come into your variation here. Wherever you are is valid. Elbows up to shoulders. Finding some love for yourself here, right? Loving how your body moves. And slowly release the arms. Plant your hands down. Take a moment here to pause, close the eyes, or gaze down at the floor. Just take a moment for yourself. Focusing on your heart center, noticing how the space feels now. Slowly open the eyes. Clasp your hands behind you. Roll the shoulders back. So you're going to open up the front of the chest here. Breathe here. Beautiful. And release. Roll the shoulders out again. And roll the other way. We're going to come into a melting heart position. So you're going to make your way onto your knees. Plant the hands so your knees are aligned with your hips. Move back a little bit towards the back of your mat. Your hips are aligned with your knees. Now, in melting heart, you want to make sure that you're not pushing your hips back. So your hips are staying right where they are. And all you're doing is bringing your arms out as far away as you can, and letting your chest and your forehead melt down. This is a really nice heart opener here. So breathe. We'll be here for 3 breaths. Actually, let's stay here for a couple more breaths. Really open up the space. One more breath here. You can do this. Lift your gaze and then make your way into Sphinx. Come down onto your hips, into your belly. Arms parallel to one another. Roll your shoulders back. Gently lift through the chest. Opening up the heart here. Focusing on this heart center space. Finding comfort, security. One more breath here. And then slowly make your way back up. Come into a child's pose. Let the arms rest out. Let your forehead connect down. Grounding your energy here. Slowly lift your gaze. Come back up to a seat. We're going to make our way into our restorative posture. And so we'll have a few options here. If you have a pillow or bolster and you don't have blocks, just gently rest your pillow or bolster vertically on your mat. just like this. If you have one block, you can place one block underneath the bolster, depending on how much of a heart opening you want. You want it to be very open, I would suggest no blocks. If you want slight opening, I would suggest using the blocks. If you have two blocks, you're going to bring one block on its highest height and the next block on its medium height, and then you're going to gently rest the bolster just like that. So depending on what you want in this moment. Now if you're coming all the way down, bring your back towards the edge of the bolster. If you have a crystal, you're using crystals in your practice and you want to grab one, grab a crystal and you're going to place it right on your heart center. You can keep the knees bent or let them come out long. Slowly drape your torso over the bolster, getting yourself nice and comfortable here. And really allow the chest to open up here. Let the shoulders drop down. If you have your crystal, you can gently place your crystal right on your heart center. Let your arms rest by your side. You can close the eyes here or have a soft gaze at the ceiling. Just breathe naturally. Let everything go here. Release all the muscles. Just really let yourself be present. And in your heart space, your heart chakra, Anahata, envision a green light radiating. Your heart chakra slowly opening up so that you can give and receive love abundantly while still feeling secure and safe. Letting your green light glow brighter and brighter. Finding acceptance here. Finding love and compassion for yourself and others. Finding gratitude for each day. And thanking yourself for taking this time for you as you work on regenerating your heart center. Allowing joy and compassion enter your life. Allowing love to flow abundantly. And to accept everything in your life. to love yourself, and to find forgiveness here. Forgiveness for yourself and for others. And just letting it all go. Resetting your heart chakra and finding harmony here. And when you're ready, you can slowly start to come back to your space. Bringing movement back into your body. And slowly find your way up to a seat, taking your time here, really holding on to the experience, removing the crystal if you have it, rolling on one side, and gently making your way up to a seat. And if you have your crystal, just bring your hands to your heart space for a moment here and close your eyes. And just repeat to yourself, I allow love to flow abundantly. I'm open to receiving and giving love. Gently open the eyes. I hope you guys feel relaxed and comforted here from this practice. And notice how your heart chakra feels. It may take some time for the energy to really flow. Coming back to this practice whenever you feel your heart is closed. And another way you can kind of figure out if your heart chakra is imbalanced is if you're constantly like hunching over, or maybe you're always crossing your arms. That's a sign that you're kind of protecting this space, and there's nothing wrong with that at all. It's just an unconscious thing that we do, right? And so if you feel yourself doing these things, take a few moments for yourself to rebalance the center, and you can still protect yourself. I like to envision a golden light surrounding me as a shield of protection. This is great to do, especially if you feel maybe your heart chakra is too open, to kind of bring that back into balance, create a little protective shield, and whenever you feel you need that. I hope you guys enjoyed this practice and were able to find some comfort here. Thank you so much for joining, and see you next time.